competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event.
Nicely done. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from about 105 yards.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. That's nicely done. Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
Putting for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Currently 1 under for the day. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right. Requires a pretty accurate and solid strike.
That's disappointing.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, what a ripper from long range.
This tour player is just streets ahead now.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
It's looking solid.
That gets the job done.
This player is putting for fun.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The fifth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Quality shot, that one.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Looking really good. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He's in a share of 5th position. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. And taking aim from around 100 yards here, just a couple back from our leader. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Wow. Well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Justin Thomas. This group rivalry could get interesting.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole.
Currently at -3 for the round. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Opting for the 5-wood. Left yourself an opportunity.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied for 7th position. Oh, that's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. And back to the course with the live action.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
Oh, so close. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of fourth. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure.
Pretty good shot there.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Ooh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's tracking. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that is brilliant. A bonus birdie.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Is this one heading into the sand? Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently because he does bring a different energy and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with him, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
Well, that should find the bunker. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
That's a little wayward.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Just didn't drop. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Oh, what a stroke. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards, and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes at TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Yep, they Houdini'd that. That's brilliant.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
This putt to tie Justin Thomas.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop. But that looked good the whole way.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard.
The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. We need this one to bounce right.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And he's down there. You got a read?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This is on a stupendous line.
It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that. And that will take him to 5 under. And it's time to recap that play.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
That's inside the range.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge.
tempo there was exquisite.
They've had a chat with the caddy and they're going for it. This one's on.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This one looks like it's going left. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Okay, steady now.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Handy effort, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
That was special. And this putt to move into a share of first.
Good opportunity for a fast finish with just 4 holes to go.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make a par here. That will work.
Oh, this is getting interesting. Luke, who wants it more?
And that makes him tied for first.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. It was on a good line. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey. Yep, tracking nicely.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This dramatic finish of TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in one, you never know, you could make it two.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Attaboy, good shot. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall. Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for a par here. The leaderboard has them sitting in second place behind Tiger Woods.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach, but once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Oh, well done. The approach into the final green at TPC Scottsdale is usually with a little bit of relief, Rich, because the water's behind you.
Luke, the second shot at the 18th is fairly straightforward, but how confident are you feeling with 50,000 sets of eyes focused on you?
It's heading to the bunker for sure.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And this putt is for a final score of 65. This is a good chance.
And that will do it for him at this event.
Well, Rich, we had high expectations for this player early, but sadly, no win in the end.
No, they just couldn't quite get their game going in the final round. Unfortunately, comes up a little bit short, but what can I say? Another solid performance.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.